now that I've embarrassed myself, hello, it's Nick Kelly here from ProjectU.tv with Jessica Mauboy.
Hi!
I'm sorry for singing.
Oh my gosh, I love when people sing to me.
Yeah?
No one ever does. It's like, oh, I can't sing around you.
Can we do a quick duet? Can we do Chandelier? So we'll
Yes.
take from the I'm gonna sing from the chandelier.
Do you know the words?
Yeah, roughly. Say sound.
I wanna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that.
How she does.
See, I can't even get up there usually. When
One,
she's performing
two, three,
live.
1, 2, 3, drink.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
That is good. It's been so long since I talked to you. I talked to you when I was a little pipsqueak when I was like 14, and now you've just blossomed into this worldwide megastar.
Oh, I don't know about worldwide.
Well, you were kind of on this thing called Eurovision.
Yeah. No, that was pretty amazing, I must say. I definitely felt quite honoured to be going up and representing Australia as a guest, and to be having written a song specifically for the event was it was pretty crazy.
You wrote that song with Ilan from the Potbellies, is that right?
Ilan and Stuart Crichton, who are an incredible duo when they get together.
Terrible on their own though.
Ilan is so crazy, and I love that. I love that spiciness that he always brings to the sessions, and full of life and full of he doesn't care if there's certain things that sound quite silly. It actually works.
Yeah.
But it's nice to be able to work with people like that, and who just want to share and collaborate and do something magical.
Totally.
At the end of it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Can you just describe to me quickly the feeling just before you went on stage at Eurovision? Is there words that can describe that?
Shit terrified. That's two. No, but I seriously, I mean, the lead up, we had about 2 weeks of, just getting the feel of Copenhagen, had a bit of a tourist moment where we kind of went around and looked at some of the, historic places.
Yeah.
But just kind of settling in to be able to, work their audience over there was fun, to be acknowledged anyway, and to walk down the halls of, the whatever it's called. It was like a warehouse, like a shipping old warehouse where they made ships, basically, that they held the event. And it took about a month for them to put together, which was crazy. So every camera I think there was more than about 24 cameras that was set up. The stage was built like a waterfall. It had water flowing off the stage. So it was pretty. The production was insane, I must say, and that was quite intense to be in such a electrifying.
Absolutely. Apparently, it's the most lighting in one place, apparently anywhere in the world at Eurovision.
Oh, they had lights. They had the
wasn't just the house lights. Wasn't just flick on the
stage screen, the LCD, the way that it was like 150 meters of just screen that just kind of went around the stage. So it was pretty crazy.
That's absolutely intense. Well, welcome back. Thank you for actually being in Australia for once.
Oh no, it's always nice to just land on ground and you just know when you're home. So the accent, everything. So.
It's a good feeling. Now that you're home, the next project for you is the iTunes Sessions EP, which is out now. You can go and grab it. Now, I know you recorded at Studio 301, which is just a world-renowned studio. I know so many people that have recorded there. I know it was taken in one take, is that correct?
But,
Is there a bit of pressure to do that?
Basically, I've never recorded an EP, such a short version of an album, really, with songs that I'd done many years ago. So it's so crazy to go back and revisit some of those songs and make them sound, or bring them back to life again in a new way, I guess.
Totally.
I think vocally, instrumentally, like we had a string section that we could work with, and we pretty much did it in one day. So working with the whole team, working with Darryl Beaton, my musical director, and Kevin Mendoza, working closely with them and emotionally too, because we were having to do one takes through from the very start of the song to the finish.
Yeah.
So no mistakes.
No production on it, really.
No production, really.
I love that. Nice and raw and stripped back.
Raw sound and recording.
Yeah. And I know that in addition to doing your own songs on this EP, there's also a cover of Frank Ocean's, Thinking About You.
Yeah, I love that song. I personally wanted it on the EP.
Yeah.
And I think on an emotional level to it, it spoke to me. But the technicality, how he sings it, or how do they say it? Like sing talk.
Yeah.
Basically, he does that
the
throughout
flow
the song.
sort of thing. Yeah.
Beautiful flow without even trying.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really resonates with me when he sings, and the structure of his songs are very different to the normal, having a verse straight into a pre-chorus, into a chorus,
totally.
and then back into a verse, into a pre-chorus. So it was, that really, sits, in a special place, and I really wanted that song to be on there.
Yeah.
And just a free flow, do it my way and put, my little flavour on it.
That's really cool. That's really awesome. I can't wait to hear this thing. It's
Thank
so
you.
good. I want to really quickly talk to you about as well, because I often forget, and I think a lot of people often forget, that you started on Australian Idol so many years ago. How many years ago was it now? Like 10 or?
8 years maybe.
Yeah.
It was 2006. Yeah, about 8 years.
I was like 2.5, so I think it was quite a while ago. I think it's really interesting that because so many people don't really think about you as an Australian Idol contestant originally, they think of you as just a totally polished pop star these days. Do you think there was initially a sort of Australian Idol banner on top of your head that you've slowly gotten rid of?
I never really looked at it like that, I think, growing up in Darwin, music was just something that that fluently connected with me. So whatever I did, it was basically, I'm always thankful for the music, because that's what got me the courage and the strength to be able to do certain things, which I didn't think, I could stand up there and be judged by, 3 people I had no idea. I didn't know about them, they had no idea about me.
Yeah.
And, I think having a strong background too, and a strong support of, I always had my parents, even before Idol, I was singing country music, and my parents would take me to all the, the competitions, and, would wait until, we found the results. So it was, I've kind of gradually been doing this for, since I was 11 years old, winning small competitions here and there, and gathering the knowledge from every performance that I did, and every crowd that I connected with, or people, allowed me to, at that point, have the strength to be on Idol.
Yeah.
So I never have ever felt that I've been in this little hole or in this little gap that I will always forever be in. I've never really felt that way.
Yeah, that's really good. I think it's just been I think it's just been an evolution for you.
But I'm thankful. I must say,
totally.
I acknowledge it every day.
It was another step for you.
Oh, it was huge. It was the fact that it was the commercial world. It was the pop world. It was make or break, really, because that's what pretty much shows like that do. They give you courage, and then at some extent or some point that there has to be a little test.
Yeah.
Can you handle it? And
I can.
Yeah. Can you handle it? Baby, can you handle it? So it's those moments where it's a defying moment. Can you do it or can you not? Can you sustain? Can you control? And I was just lucky that before Idol I had all that knowledge, and I'm grateful for everyone voting and for getting me to that point of believing, because without belief, no one's gonna buy anything, no one's gonna see you.
Without believing, there's no achievement.
Exactly. I like that.
That's a nice little moral point for you. Jess Mauboy, the iTunes Sessions EP is on iTunes right now. Obviously, it's not on Amazon or anything. It's on iTunes. Thank you so much for chatting to me today.
Thank you. A pleasure.
Wow. Go and get it. It's good.